Hello and welcome to How to Love. Follow these weekly instructions and you will soon be on your way to manifesting deep and meaningful love into your life. Learn how to attract the love we desire and deserve with these video blogs each week. In our last session, we made a start on letting go of our excuses and resentments. This release process can take anywhere between 7 and 21 days of sincere letter writing, and we will continue on with these until there is no emotion or attachments to your shame, guilt or resentments. Hi, I'm Selina Stone, a Master Life Coach, and I will be presenting to you each week with a new key that opens the door to love. These wisdoms and teachings that I'm sharing with you were passed on to me by my mentor and teacher, David Essel, who has over 30 years experience and a high success rate amongst his clients. In this session, we are to delve deeper and look into the art of forgiveness in order for us to truly be able to let go of the feelings. We do this by writing the letters not only to self, but a letter to the one who hurt you also. These letters of forgiveness, these exercises that I'm asking you to do are so that you can be free of the past. And the beauty is, you never have to send these letters to anyone, but you can write these letters to anyone. We have to write these letters honestly, sincerely, and then, and only then, can you have closure. Contrary to belief, closure does not mean it has to be face to face. Just keep repeating the letter writings until there is no more anger, shame or guilt. There is no need to contact the people and open a can of worms. Nothing is resolved and you can deepen the wounds. However, if you do have your heart set on making that personal call or email for whatever reason, the only way to closure, if you do want to make that call and ask someone for forgiveness, is if you have no expectations. If you call the person to say sorry and they blow up, that's okay. And if you call to say you had an affair and they had no idea that you had one, they start crying, then that's okay too. In other words, you have to let go of the end result. With this in mind, between now and our next session, I want you to go deep and really look at this question, and every day for the next 7 days following these 3 steps, this is what I want you to do. Step 1. Write down this question and think about it. What do I need to forgive? Some people may not want to forgive, but if you want to create a deep and meaningful love relationship, you're going to have to work through it, even if it's a battle. You sit to write and you cry. You sit to write and you're angry. And if you do not want to forgive, you will attract people into your life who are a mirror to those resentments. Think about that. If you do not let them go, they will run your love life. I hope that's motivation enough for you to figure out a way that means you will write these letters every day. Step 2. Visualization. Write the scenario, the feelings it brings to mind, the triggers, the memories of the past, then fast forward and jump into the future and see your ideal solution. Remember all the times you hurt someone or someone hurt you. Describe all these pictures you're seeing. Just write them all down. Examples are: a letter of forgiveness to a former partner who cheated on you could be: Dear Mr. X, I'm going to write this to you to release the resentments I have, to open my heart to love. I forgive you for cheating on me in school, in college, last week, last year, whenever that act was. A forgiveness letter to self could be: I forgive myself for cheating on someone. I forgive myself for treating someone unkindly in a relationship. We have to forgive ourselves for something that we have done. That is part of this work too. You have to be willing to forgive yourself no matter how atrocious the action was, no matter how much you hurt someone else. You have to be willing to do this work. Release the guilt, the shame against you, the anger against your former partner. This could be from 18 years old that you've been carrying this around with you. Step 3, repetition. Write and rewrite your answers. Look at this question every day over the next week. What does this statement mean to you? What is its meaning in your life? It's an extremely powerful tool we use when we write these letters daily. Even if it takes longer than 7 days, just keep doing it until you are clear. We have to do this deep release work if we want to create a deep and meaningful love relationship into our lives. If we do not let go of these excuses in writing or the resentments through the forgiveness writing, they're going to eat us up, chew us up and spit us out. If we do not remove the blocks that we have carried in love, the excuses, the resentments, the beliefs, etc., if we do not release them in writing, it is going to hold. So, for the next 7 days, we will be letting go of the excuses, the resentments, and when you clear these out and let them go, your mind will be clear, your heart will be clear, it will be more open. For if you do not trust, what do you think you are going to attract? I'll tell you. You will continue to attract people to prove you should not trust them, and that's the next point we're going to cover in our next session. The law of attraction. But right now we are focusing on the act of forgiveness. It is so important to do this written forgiveness work, to forgive yourself and to forgive others. Well, that's all we have time for today. I look forward to you all tuning in again next week. In the meantime, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and you'll be notified when the next session is aired. Together, we can stay on track to creating a deep and meaningful love into your life, and that's the reason I'm here. And if you feel you'd like me to personally coach you, inspire and motivate, then please feel free to contact me via my website www.selinastone.com. Until next week, be lucky.